is Michael Harvey.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Board. My name is Mike Harvey. I'm a registered nurse. I'm actually in my master's degree work program for medical cannabis sciences and therapeutics, and I'm a veteran with over 40 years of military service as an Army Nurse Corps officer. Modern medicine has resulted in polypharmacy. Treatment of veterans with service-related injuries are prescribed multiple medications, which places the veteran at risk for liver injury due to drug-drug interactions, increased risk for falls, among other complications of polypharmacy. Cannabis has shown the ability to reduce the number of medications required to treat specific conditions. This is based on the interaction of cannabis with 42 different receptors within the human body. Personally, I have been able to remove 5 different medications with medical cannabis. And when I speak medical cannabis, I'm talking THC, but I'm also talking CBD. I've been able to remove, I was taking Motrin, which is known as Ranger candy for us veterans. Multiple times, which I take multiple times a day. Ambien, which is one of the worst drugs out there to give anybody. Viagra, Vistaril, and Omeprazole. So I've gone from 5 drugs to 1. I haven't remained on the prescribed dose of my antidepressant, but I also take cannabis along with it. And I have noticed that I have had better relief from my depression while using these 2 adjunctive medicines. While the federal government has failed to act on published cannabis research, we continue to see approximately 22 veterans take their lives each day due to unresolved symptomology and poor management of their conditions. I beg our legislators to act on passing the Compassionate Care Act to allow our veterans, in conjunction with a healthcare provider, make the decision if this drug is correct for us or not. The fear of cannabis within the VA has resulted in less options for our veterans to access. For instance, we do not have the option to use any of the 3 FDA-approved cannabis medications. I can't get Dronabinol, I can't get Epidiolex. I would like to use Epidiolex, being a federally approved CBD, but I have to buy it over the counter someplace. I know what's in it, but it still would be safer to using that FDA-approved drug. But that is not offered to me as a veteran. Veterans repeatedly hear the same story: cannabis is harmful, or we do not know anything about it. The fact is that for over 80 years, both the federal government and other research has extensively researched cannabis. NIDA has spent millions of dollars of your money to prove that there is less concern with cannabis than with many other drugs. Nobody has ever overdosed and died using cannabis. Can cannabis take a life? Driving with cannabis is bad. However, it is a better option than many of the medications we take. Aspirin, if you go look at the admissions to the hospital for aspirin overdoses and such, are in the thousands. If you look at the CDC research, thank you for your time.
Okay, y'all stand by 1 second. Any questions from the committee members? Okay, hearing none, thank you so much for your time. Thank you.